I have a 2013 Mazda 3i with the 2.0 liter Skyactiv engine in it. I'm going to show you real quick how to check the transmission fluid. They don't want you to check the transmission fluid on these things, obviously. So it's actually all hidden under the airbox here. First of all, you're going to want to take this intake ducting off. There's a couple 10 mils on these hose clamps here. I'm going to grab this one. Just loosen it up quite a bit. Great. Then you're going to pop off this vacuum hose that sits right here and disconnect this little coolant hose here. Not really a disconnect, just pull it out of where it sits, that little grommet there. Now you're going to reach back here on your airbox, and there's a couple of clips you're going to undo. And you don't need to worry about this connector, because all you're going to do is pull your hose off of this end, pop up your airbox lid, and move it out of the way. Next, all that holds this airbox in is a couple of grommets and this 10mm bolt right here. You're gonna loosen that 10mm out. And then all this intake hose, this part can just push out of the way a little bit. Your airbox itself should pop up and out. And to not break things, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this piece of hose out of the way. It's actually just held on by two little plastic clamps down here. Sorry, you can't really see those very well. Well, that's fine. We'll just push that out of the way. Pop these grommets up and out. And this will come up and out. Okay. Now we have some decent access there. Next, I'm going to move the light source so you can see a little better down there. And move the camera as well. Okay, so there you can kind of see it all the way down in there. There's a bolt. Now I've taken this off recently, so it's going to spin free pretty easily. I do recommend this bolt goes into the transmission, so you might want to be gentle with it rather than hammering away at an impact. With an impact, I would recommend wiggling it back and forth. It's likely rusty with a socket and wrench first time you do this. Also, this is your dipstick right here for the transmission. You're going to want to wiggle that back and forth the first time you pull this out. It might be quite difficult. I actually had to use a pair of pliers to push it back and forth and slowly pull it up and out. But kind of like a cooking video, it's going to be a lot easier for me to do than probably will be for you. So we'll go ahead and wipe it off. You can kind of see there that it's pretty dry. So we'll stick that back inside of its hole, let it sit for a few seconds, pull it out carefully, and take a look. It actually looks like I'm a little bit overfilled. I'm not real worried about that. So there you go. That's how you check your transmission fluid level on a Mazda 3 2013 2.0 liter engine Skyactiv. I'm not going to show you putting this back together because it's just the reverse of the removal. Hopefully you find this helpful.